What else do you do?
I don't know, miscellaneous maintenance. Fix like a broken outlet or something like that. I mean,
You fix a broken outlet.
like here and there and stuff. I mean, better than somebody getting electrocuted.
Man, that guy is making us Asians look bad. What's up, guys? This is Alan again, and welcome to another episode of Bartenders Watch Bar Rescue.
Wayne's apathetic attitude and ineffective leadership has led to a crumbling interior, unkept staff, and an unruly, out-of-control clientele.
I love ass, brother. If you don't get laid on Friday night, get in a fight.
Okay, so do not touch your bartenders. Just because they're polite to you, that's not an invitation to get physical with them.
There's angels right there. You can't see the difference between a strip club and a bar. I mean, how would you know which side to go in?
Directly connected to Angel's Sports Bar is a strip club of the same name that Renee also owns.
You can't see any separation.
No, you can't at all.
It's on.
Yeah, that is really, really confusing. Like, why would you name two different concepts the same thing and have the same font?
Let's read some of the Yelp reviews.
Dark, dank, stank, and carpet smells. Yuck. No thanks.
Oh my God.
Don't waste your time unless you want to hang with a bunch of drunk biker dudes and be served by people who may or may not work at the strip club next door. It's exactly what it looks like.
Exactly.
My wife.
So yeah, a lot of bartenders are not, actually a lot of industry workers are not a fan of Yelp. But every now and then you do should take a look at it just for constructive criticism. And these do sound like very genuine complaints.
Wasn't happy when I told her I was at Angels. You know, that's a key point.
Absolutely.
I don't think we'll ever get women to line up at the front door of this place, but at least we can get them to not hate when their men come here. Yeah, there's a real perception problem here.
They did say that this is supposed to be an extension of LA, and it looks like this area, there's like a lot of families. So if you want a successful business, you need to cater to the residents. Like, that's the most important. Otherwise, you'll never get regulars.
John and Nicole head into Angel's, the 2,500 square foot venue, which features 2 linear bars with 3 service stations, an elevated stage, and pool tables and dartboards in the back.
So looking at that floor plan, I don't know why they would have 2 separate bars that are that close to each other's.
How's your martini?
It's a little strong.
They should have put a piece of something in there.
Right,
Twist,
there's no garnish
something.
or anything.
So I don't know why she said that, because martinis are a spirit for a cocktail, so they're supposed to be strong. Like, there might be a little bit of vermouth, but the vermouth has alcohol also, so it'll still be a pretty stiff drink, even if it has a lot of vermouth.
Would you ever come here with a girlfriend?
No way.
You uncomfortable here even with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
What makes you uncomfortable?
Well, first of all, I'm really not sure what the place is. Is it going to turn into a strip club in 5 minutes? Is it going to turn into a biker bar? Am I going to be able to get out of here safely? As a matter
Yeah, that place looks so creepy. I'm wondering if there's a bar inside the strip club as well. Is this meant to cater to the patrons of the strip club?
So that guy's on break and he's shooting full drinking while he's on break.
If you're the manager, you should look like the manager, not like another customer. And if you're on the clock, you definitely shouldn't be drinking. Especially if it is a biker bar. If you don't show any authority, no one's gonna respect you.
It was served on the tray it was shipped in.
It's a food service product. It's not fresh at all. The food comes out, and it says fresh baked pizza, but they serve it on the cardboard disc that frozen pizza comes in.
Like, how hard is it to take the cardboard? It's like the Hot Pocket sleeve.
The server comes up, tells you the credit card machine is broken, you have to use cash, and then she points you to the ATM machine, which has a $6 fee. So my pizza just costs $6 more.
Traditionally, a lot of bars was cash only, but now a lot of them are transitioning to credit cards now, simply because a lot of people don't carry that much cash around anymore, and large groups are now becoming more and more common. So if you do not accept credit card from like people who plan to spend a lot of money, like if someone's birthday or someone got a promotion, they're not going to have $300 in cash with them, especially if it's like a corporate card. That's like the worst. You're turning down some like CEO's money.
And here's where I get pissed. You know what that is?
Yeah,
What is that?
that's squirrels.
Squirrels or rats?
No,
One
it's,
of the two.
It's squirrels.
Well, they live together. What about this? I saw an animal in here before.
That's a squirrel.
How can we leave that there?
Okay, but what if his children are in there? How many? You want?
I don't know any squirrels that live underground. Don't they live in trees? I'm pretty sure that's a rat. Like, squirrels don't break into people's houses. They live on trees. Can you imagine, like, stepping in one of those? That's a liability. Like, if you step in that and then a squirrel bites you and you get rabies, that's a lawsuit.
How many managers are in this place?
Probably 4 or 5.
So there's more managers on the floor than there are customers sometimes?
They all answer to Wayne.
So you're the one where the ultimate accountability lies?
Yes.
Why are there so many managers? I mean, the place is big, but it's not that big.
I'm starting to get to the point like Renee. She doesn't care about it. Why should I care about it? She owns the place, and I just work for her.
As sad as it is, that's actually true. Like, you can't... I'm not saying that he's off the hook, but you definitely can't care about something more than the owner does. There's like a trickle-down effect on how things are run. Like, you can't just make somebody care when you yourself are not doing a lot. Like, it's just demotivational.
When we set off to clean, Wayne was slacking off. I don't know if he feels it's a joke with what's going on, but I take it serious. You gonna just walk away now? Okay. What? Are you gonna talk to me?
How did this guy get that position? Like, how did he become the general manager? Like, what did he do? Like, how did he get the job?
Brad discovers that Wayne has put advertisements for the strip club inside the sports bar's napkin dispensers, further complicating the difference between the two businesses.
It's all about the VIPs, dances.
Well-
Why we don't have girls on this side dancing?
But the guys in the community went next door.
Decisions like that, you can't just go rogue and just do whatever you want. And it doesn't even make any sense.
With the management struggling to get on the same page, Jon calls in his backup. To help the bar staff, Jon has brought in Michael Tips, one of the most sought-after mixologists in the country.
That can't be his last name.
What kind of gin do you carry?
Thank you.
You don't know what kind of gin you have. We need a martini glass.
Is this a martini glass?
What's a cocktail?
What's a cocktail? You're a cocktail server? You have to know what cocktails are.
Yeah, this is unacceptable. Like, where do they hire everyone? You got GMs that just randomly does stuff, and they have bartenders that can't even recognize glassware. I've went to bars where the bartenders don't even know what they're carrying on the well. You'll be like, what kind of gin you use? And then they'll like pick it up on the well and like, It's like, you're pouring this every day. How do you not know what you have? If you don't know what you have, then how are you gonna upsell?
Hi, this is what you all come to work in? Seriously? The importance of a consistent wardrobe is that you could at least locate your waitress.
I personally don't really have a problem.
Management actually said that they want to gear it more towards bikini.
So I understand that places like Hooters, like they do something similar to this, but at least they still make an attempt to attract families because it's not just like sleazy guys.
For appetizers, I like the veggie platter or...
Let me interrupt you for a second. Do you know what's on the menu?
Yeah, because she's reading it.
Okay, because you shouldn't have...
That's another pet peeve of mine. Like earlier, I said that sometimes when I go to a bar, bartenders don't even know what they're carrying. If you don't know what you have, then how are you going to sell me something? Are you a server or an order taker?
Do you know that this should be fixed? Do you know that this should be fixed?
Yes.
Do you know that a server should be trained to make a margarita?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know that there should be some accounting controls when a server makes a sale?
Yes.
So then you're not ignorant. You're lazy. And you either need to justify your existence or you need to get the hell out of here, one of the two.
Justify your existence.
Can you do better than him?
Yes.
Okay,
Definitely.
you're our new general manager. You're our new assistant manager, and you're...
They shouldn't keep him at all. He should be fired, in my opinion. The fact that this woman has so much trust in him, and he's clearly exploiting her.
Let me talk about neon signs for a minute. First of all, they indicate a dive bar.
Wow.
Secondly, neon light makes women's skin look terrible, and it affects length of stay.
So I think neon lights are fine.
Okay, girls, we're gonna get into some bourbons. This is a biker bar. We should have good bourbons at it. Knob Creek is part of the Jim Beam family. It's really strong bourbon. Got a lot of caramel, also kind of like hints of chocolate. Booker's is 127 proof. It basically can start a car, okay?
It can also disinfect itself.
We're gonna do a drink called a Gold Rush. We're gonna go with 2 ounces of bourbon. We're gonna do equal parts of lemon juice and honey.
Oh, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Deborah has uncovered some serious holes in the way the waitresses are trained.
A girl who worked here for 2 years doesn't know where the ice machine is.
Because the manager or the security always get the ice for him here, that's why.
How do you not know where the ice machine is?
You two only have 2 tables.
Oh, you're the one that told us to be
to flirt with the customers, to talk to the customers.
Exactly.
So that's what I was doing.
You need to cover your area. That is your area.
Well, then you shouldn't have said to conversate with the customers.
You conversate with the customers in your area. It's not that difficult.
This should not be an argument. Like, you should only cover your areas. It's going to confuse the customers when you're talking to them, and the next time it's like another person talking. Like, they were like, who's my waitress?
Not the first time it's happened. When I first started working here and I was supposed to get my paycheck and I didn't get paid till the 3rd week, and I was like, what's going on here? And they said whoever brings the paychecks in, that's how it happens.
Look, these 2 checks bounce.
I've never worked in a place where the checks bounce, but I do have friends who have, and it is a really big deal. That's the only contractual obligation that you have as the owner, is that your employees get paid.
Wayne was the center of these problems because he's the general manager of the building. With no bookkeeping, no attention to bank accounts, and not caring much about employees, these things happen. One thing I know, Renee won't be successful as long as Wayne is here.
Yeah, it looks like it's Wayne's strike 2 for him. Like, that's pretty messed up. Like, she probably doesn't even know that those checks bounced.
I won't invest my time in Wayne. The guy is an idiot. He doesn't care. And if you think he's worth your time, then I'm starting to question your intelligence. Fire him. Let's get him in here.
Oh, no, I don't think I could do this right now.
Well, then how can you run a business if you can't?
Firing people sucks, but you can't be nice to them, especially if they're exploiting you, taking your money, and running your business into the ground. Like, this is not... Owning a bar is not for the weak. Like, you can't always be the good guy.
Make you successful.
No.
Okay, then let me invest in the people who can.
Can you make him do the janitor work or something, or is he gone forever? What's he gonna do?
I don't know why she's so sympathetic towards him. Maybe it's just because he's been there so long and she just doesn't want any change.
Owner or not?
Yeah.
Then get him the hell out of here. I don't care how you do it.
Okay, boss, you want to sit here?
I'll be happy to do it if you'd like me to. I'll show you how it's done. So let's just make this simple. No more discussion, non-negotiable. I'm gonna fire you now. Pack up your stuff, and good luck with your next opportunity. It really didn't surprise him at all.
Man, that guy is making us Asians look bad.
We're playing a little bit to our past identity, but we're cleaning it up a lot. Look at how we've changed the color. We've separated the colors from the strip club. We chose red and yellow for the signs. Psychologically, red and yellow stimulate food sales. Think of all the...
Where is he getting this data from?
Go ahead inside.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Look at it!
I would say that looks like a huge improvement over what it looks like before.
And also, my guys from Elite Audio set us up with a couple of flat screens over there.
This ain't the same place. I'm in the wrong place.
They don't need that much TVs. That's like a lot.
The science of eye movement. Before we remodeled this place, guests...
You should not have vermouth out like that. Especially right next to a light bulb.
Class bars take credit cards, don't they? Well, congratulations, guys. You have a working credit card terminal behind the bar.
So, smart move right there. Not only do the POS allows them to take credit cards, but also makes it smoother when the servers have to punch in food for the kitchen.
It was pure madness.
Did she just drink beer out of a straw?
2 months after the relaunch, Rack's sales have doubled.
They've doubled and then some. There's new people coming in.
Brad remains as general manager.
I'm really proud. I'm really proud of it now.
Well, there you have it. That's another episode of Bartenders Watch Bar Rescue. Let me know if there's any specific episodes that you would like me to review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
What's a cocktail?